We are in the lobby above the fake ceiling of the $1 Million Theater, looking at some of the hidden treasures that full restoration of this theater would reveal. And I think the most spectacular mural we have up here remaining is the one that was on the side wall of the lobby as you entered. And it's carved in the stone, "Sail on, sail on, sail on." And this mural is still shining because they used real gold paint and real gold leaf, which does not tarnish. It was also hidden from nicotine for all but 30 years of its life, so it is not faded down. And this really begins to suggest the rich colors that Woolett used, not only out here in these murals, but in the auditorium. Because if you'll look at some of the brocade and decorative work along the sides, it's very similar to what you see up on the organ grills that everyone thought has been painted black. Originally, they were very multicolored, much like what you see there. And once again, this is a piece of the old that has been hidden all these years, that is just waiting for us to have the imagination and the vision to find out a way to fully restore this theater and bring it back to its full 1918 glory. And if you've ever been outside the $1 Million, you realize that the building itself is a work of art. And that was really what the architects wanted. They wanted to build what was called a temple of mirth. And all over this building, inside and out, are classic figures from almost every entertainment tradition since the beginning of recorded time. And they're very playfully juxtaposed and pulled together. And somehow or another, this disparate theme, these disparate ideas, all come together to create this unified whole. It's something that really in spending the last 30 years viewing historic theaters in various states of restoration and disrepair, I've really never seen anything like this. It's really gotten us excited about the possibilities of the $1 Million. We're so fortunate, and Bruce Corwin took care of the theaters on Broadway for so many years. This one was probably the most altered, and therefore it has more secrets that we can peel back and show people over time. Coming up in this space, and I wish we could bring all of you up here, and pretty soon we might be able to take all of this that I'm standing on out, and when you walk through the doors of the theater, not only will your eyes look up and your jaw will drop, but your imagination opens up. There's something wonderful in the psychology of how this theater was designed, where you come in from the sidewalk through a couple of low ceilings, and then you enter this grand vaulted space with these extraordinary murals all around you. You then go into the theater where the rich colors continue, and it's all part of an experience to take you as far away from whatever troubles you left on the streetcar, in your car, on the sidewalk. So when you come into this building, your mind is open, your spirit is open, your heart is open for an entertainment experience. And that might be a film, that might be an orchestra playing on the stage, it might be your favorite rock and roll group, it might be the Moscow Ballet. But the main idea is that any event you have in a theater like this becomes more special because of where it is, because the setting is appropriate. That's the psychology of these buildings. That's why they're so powerful. They are really transformational buildings. People come in and they're transformed in various and sundry ways. On the other hand, a handful of people walk in here and never feel anything. But I think for most of the world, to come into a space like this, it just really lifts you up. It takes you to a different place. And imagine what we could do with the $1 Million fully restored and busy 7 days a week, bringing thousands of people to 3rd and Broadway. And then go down the street as we do the Palace, the $1 Million, do the Roxy Cameo and Arcade, and use Steve Needleman's example at the Orpheum of what you can do, how you can actually make these theaters have an active life and contribute to the economic and artistic growth of the community. It's a really exciting prospect. It's something we're so enthusiastic about, as you can probably tell, and something that we're ready to move forward on, and we need your help to do that. So we want you to get involved right away. You can do that by going to our website, lahtf.org, or visiting any of a number of websites and finding the right outlet for you to plug into so you can become involved in saving these great theaters downtown. And not only in downtown, we have wonderful theaters all over this LA County that need our vision and imagination to be brought back to full, active, and productive lives. The Theater Foundation aims to protect these theaters by landmarking them, and we have a great record doing that. We preserve them by keeping our eyes on things to keep illegal work from taking place. We restore them bit by bit to show what their former glory is and how they can be in the future. And most important, we don't want these buildings to be museums. We want to sustain their operation. We want to keep a lot of shows going in these buildings to all income groups, to all in nationalities, to bring to Broadway an entire mixing of this melting pot that is the street. It really is an exciting shot, and the theaters are the engine that will drive it all. So get involved today. Join the LAHTF, Los Angeles Historic Theater Foundation.